Hey everyone, Shane here with RVs of America, or ROA. We have teamed up with some people today to bring to you a cool video about towing with a Subaru, an off-road trailer. I'm standing here with
I'm David from VORSHEER. I'm with the manufacturer of the trailer. We're super excited to be here today and see the towing capacity of the Subarus.
I'm Blaine Brady at Doug Smith Subaru. We've been serving Utah here at Doug Smith Autoplex for over 40 years. Today we're looking at the Subaru Outback Wilderness with a 9.5-inch lift and towing capacity of 3,500 pounds.
I'm Josh, and I'm in charge of sales at RVs of America. I get phone calls all the time, people wondering, what vehicle can I use to tow and how big of a trailer can I tow? Today, we really want to showcase a small trailer and a small vehicle to broaden the reach and make sure that everyone knows that there's a lot of options as far as towing goes. And so we're really excited about this experiment today.
Yeah, I think one of the misconceptions today with, the industry's growing with all these trailers out there, and a lot of people think I have to have a big truck. And sometimes having a truck is not convenient as a daily driver. This is a great family vehicle. The Subaru Outbacks can get up to 33 miles to the gallon, so you can use it as a daily driver, commuter. But then it's also, like Blaine said, 9.5-inch lift, very off-road capable. So we're gonna hook it up to the VORSHEER, and we're gonna do a tow test, get it on the highway. We're gonna take it off-road and, kind of get a good feel for how well these tow.
And I just want to say one other thing. So huge thank you to Doug Smith and VORSHEER for setting this up. We're here to support and to do our RV testing and knowledge. That's what we're bringing to this, but they set it all up, and so thank you guys for doing this. We're really excited.
Let's hit the trail and have some fun.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
Okay. We're in here with David. Blaine had to, hold down the fort, so he sent us. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Tierney.
Okay.
Doug Smith Subaru.
And what do you do for Doug Smith?
I am a Love Promise coordinator and a delivery specialist.
Okay, so you seem like you actually have a lot of knowledge on the cars too.
Lots of experience. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna be doing the tow test. We're gonna get up to speed on the highway, and then we're gonna go out over to the other side of our lake, and there's some nice little dirt roads with some up and down and camber and fun stuff. So we're gonna see how it tows. I figured out that I've probably towed over 100,000 miles campers, trailers over the years, and I'm not by any means a professional tower or transporter with 1 million miles under my belt or anything, but I feel like pretty good experience. So it's kind of coming from a experienced consumer, not necessarily a professional transporter. And I've never towed with a Subaru ever, so I'm really excited to see how it feels and how everything goes. So we'll be checking in just a little bit when we get up on the highway and get up to speed. Okay, so we're out on the other side of the lake, and we're getting pretty good speeds, around 60, 65 miles per hour. And I'm actually really surprised with the way it's towing. It's very comfortable. I've been driving with one hand pretty much the whole time, which is usually a good sign. You're usually towing on a heavier trailer with an underrated vehicle. It's kind of nail biting, kind of swerving all over the place. The trailer is pretty light, but the Subaru's doing great. It's actually just taking it really well. I've got up to 65 and kind of give it a little shimmy, and it doesn't sway. It kind of just pulls the trailer back straight again. So I'm impressed. So this model is rated to tow up to 3,500 pounds. So it's plenty power. I think this has the turbo engine in it.
2.4.
The 2.4 turbo. Okay, so which you can get up to 33 miles to the gallon depending on, the option.
This particular one gets a little bit less because it's the turbo.
Okay.
But it's still really good.
Yeah, so it's amazing, right? So if you're commuting regularly, you know, get 25, 30 miles to the gallon and then able to tow a trailer, that's pretty phenomenal, right? My truck gets like 9 miles to the gallon. I love that
Not
commute.
for sure.
No, so it's definitely great. It's doing really good towing. I think 12-inch disc brakes, and which is great. So with the braking, I kind of put on the brakes a bit ago, and it did fine. And we're actually towing without trailer brakes, and so the trailer is not, you know, if we actually had the trailer brakes hooked up, it would be really, really good. But I feel comfortable even without trailer brakes. So obviously, you don't typically want to tow a trailer without trailer brakes, but I actually feel comfortable with this setup. So as a stock brand new car, right? We don't have the setup yet, but it's doing really good. I'm really impressed. Okay, so we just left the highway. I feel really comfortable about recommending a Subaru to tow a trailer for sure. It did really good at high speeds. We were around 65 at the highest speed, but it towed really good, and I didn't notice any type of sway. The vehicle, I think the gross weight is around 5,000 pounds, so it's really, you know, that 3,500 pound trailer makes sense. That's not at all unreasonable to say it can do that. But we just got off the highway, we're on the dirt, and we're gonna go and do some little dirt off-road testing, which is always fun. Okay. We've been hitting the dirt for a little bit, went through some nice little mud ruts, and now we are doing a King of the Hill. We've brought other trailers out to this road, and we like to take it up this really steep mountain, and it's actually pretty scary, so I'm a little worried. I've never done this in a Subaru.
You put it in X mode.
Yes, and oh yeah.
Went back.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. There we go. It is pretty steep. I don't know what this incline is. We should probably get something out to measure it, but it's
Car info.
okay. There we go. What do you think?
17.
Oh, 17. There we go. 17 degrees.
I would have guessed like 40.
Feels like 40.
Feels like 40. And now we're gonna. There we go. That's a giant boulder. I don't want to hit that.
6 to the side. You got one on your right too.
Yeah.
Got a front view camera, so you can go ahead and press that view by the gear shift. That view button. Yep.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, this actually has some cool tech for off-roading, actually. Okay, little rock I didn't want to hit. Anyways, it feels a lot steeper than what that's. Okay, so we're at about an 11-degree camber right now. Climbing up. This is okay. On one of the videos that we came up here, we actually brought an F-150, a Ram Power Wagon, and a Gladiator, and the F-150 never made it up.
Really?
We had to tow it up, if you recall. And then we also, what else did we bring? Oh, and the Jeep actually really struggled getting up. Okay, we need momentum right here. Okay, we're about 20 degree. 21.
You could put it in the deep snow mud.
We made it. We made it. Almost. Okay, I want to see where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna go and check out my spot. I don't have a spotter right now, so I need to see
Do you want me to spot you?
I'm caught up on. Yeah, maybe so.
I cannot believe you made it up there.
I know. Says that we're on a 21. At one point, we were 21 degree angle. We're sitting at like almost a 10 degree camber right now, just hanging out on the ledge here. It's a lot steeper than it looks. The F-150 did not make it up. The Gladiator struggled tremendously. The only one that made it up easily was the Power Wagon.
It's an awesome view.
Yeah.
Right up at the top.
It is. Okay.
So what you're saying is the Subaru is superior
To the Ford, I guess. No offense to all of our Ford fans out there. No, not really, I shouldn't say that. Okay, we have officially made it to the top. I know, king of the hill, it's over here. Okay, I'm officially impressed. I'm impressed that the Subaru made it. I was really worried because obviously I knew that the Ford didn't make it last time we came up here. It did have a little bit of heavier of a trailer, but once again, it should have not had an issue. Okay, made it, king of the hill. Let's go check out the view. Okay, we've made it to the top of the hill. I was a little worried. I wasn't for sure that we were gonna make it. You seemed very confident.
I was confident.
She was confident.
He was worried.
David was worried. I was driving, I was worried, she wasn't. Thank you so much. Once again, I do wanna give a big shout out to Doug Smith and Subaru, and thank you guys for letting us, you know, use this car today to test it out and see what it's capable of. And we made it to the top of the hill. So king of the hill, right? And I feel queen of the hill, queen of the hill, king of the hill, right? We conquered the hill is what we're trying to say, which is super impressive. I'm impressed, so this is good. It towed really great. We did highway, we did mud, we climbed the hill, and we've been out here with other vehicles that didn't do very good climbing this hill. So hope you're enjoying this. We're gonna now go back down and we're gonna do another camber test, and then we'll get back on the highway and head home. I don't want to scrape anything. Am I on? Am I rocking? Am I float? I'm floating. I feel like I'm floating. You good? It's actually pretty impressive. And it like, whoa! It has like hill descent and everything. Okay, we made it up the hill. We made it down the hill. I think getting down the hill was scarier than going up the hill, especially because we didn't have trailer brakes, so I could feel the trailer kind of pushing me. And it's hard to tell, but there's so many ups and downs, so the car was very much front, back wheels, kind of back and forth, taking turns, 3 wheels here, 3 wheels there. So, and I'm in a 4-wheeler, not a 3-wheeler, so, but it felt kind of scary. It was pushing me, but has a lot of clearance. That 9.5 inches, I think, is really good. So go Subaru, go VORSHEER, brought to you by ROA. Yeah, this is really cool. You know, this Outback is really made for off-roading. You get all of these features. Look at this. We're at a 16 degree, 17 degree, 18. Nice little testing grounds that we use here. 21 degrees right there. So yeah, and you got front camera, you got trail cam that you can hit right here and just see in front of you. So climbing up, go back, you can see your angles. You got all your dirt, snow modes, and that traction, the all-wheel drive traction system did really good as I was coming down the hill. Oop, give it some power. 22 degrees right there. As I was coming down the hill, it was stopping me. Had the hill descent mode on, and it was working really good. Okay, we've made it back to Doug Smith Subaru, and as you can see, the vehicles are all cleaned up. We wanted to bring them back better than we took them. Honestly, I'm very impressed. I was impressed with the towing experience on the highway, but more than that, I was really impressed with that hill climb. I was nervous that it wasn't gonna have the power or honestly the four-wheel drive capability to make it to the top. So super impressed with that. I don't know how you felt about that.
I felt exactly the opposite. I knew exactly what the capabilities were. I know these guys were a little bit hesitant, but once we saw it in action, it did exactly what I knew it would do. I know this is the Wilderness Edition. It does a little bit extra on top of our regular Outbacks, but definitely better than a lot of other cars that I've driven. I've driven Jeeps, Land Rovers, trucks. I would take this over any of those. So, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, we were also, as the manufacturer of the trailer, we were also very impressed with the Subaru. The XCR is designed to be a lighter trailer, so it's designed to be towed by smaller vehicles, and the XCR performed great, and the Subaru met our expectations and did a great job towing it, so we were really impressed.
Well, I want to just say thank you again to Doug Smith and to VORSHEER for kind of putting this all together. It wouldn't have happened if you didn't put that work into it, so we really appreciate it. Very impressed once again, and thank you so much for watching it. Shane with RVs of America. If you guys have any questions, make some comments below. We'd love to answer your questions, and thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.